What's up, folks? Welcome to another season review of the Glory and Paradise of Monaco Let's Play. In case you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button to see more Let's Play content on the channel, and the like button. It really helps the channel out massively. We are getting to that point now where we need to start thinking about the transition to the new game. We've got a release date for the new one, which is November 4th, and then you've got 2 weeks before that the beta comes out, which I'll do a beta save for, and then you've also got my break that I have for a couple of weeks before that. So, in reality, there's not much time left on this game. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I like to have a break between the current game cycle and the new one. So I can reset, get away from everything, have a break from Football Manager, and then come back when the new game comes out. And unfortunately, that means this series might end a bit quicker than I was planning to. I'm willing to come back to it on FM26. Whether or not I will do it, I do not know. Because I want to wait, let's just get into the season review. So, as you can see, got a lot of every single player in this team's done well. The only one who hasn't is Pablo Torre, but that is basically down to the fact. Why is it saying? Oh, I got from Tottenham Hotspur. Duh. Forgot where I got in from. Everyone's done well here. The keeper's been solid. He very quickly took over the one spot. Amada, revelation. 4 goals, 5 assists. May not seem like a lot, but his general performances have been very, very good. So that's what's been impressive. And he should have got more and got more assists, but good signing. And now we can rotate him with Gulliver more. Barbosa, 7 goals, 2 assists. Did really well when we were needing a striker after we had Balogun injured. And I can play even up front. I think I lean towards Barbosa now, honestly, but I've decided neither of them. Guri was a late bloomer this season. He seems to, back into the season, start knocking more goals in. Hopefully that continues. But yeah, very good from Guri. Very, very happy with how he's performed. Definitely second half of the season. 10 goals. He should have scored more, but a lot of those goals came towards the end of the season. And we said Pablo Torre was just a signing I had money from, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get him in. Transfers out. Nothing major, really. I say that actually. A lot of players leaving on free or low. Minamino leaving and Fakula Vera leaving. But no one else was like critical. Minamino left because I wanted more energy and better quality from Gurley. So, and loans out, nothing really much. This guy went out on loan, didn't really do that much. But yeah, I just want to try and get some first team football. Season results. We're stuck in this twilight of we are a really good team, but PSG can just go and buy anyone they want, which is why we're also at that point where I'm thinking, is there enough time to really continue? And I don't want to be mid-season when the new game comes out. So I'm really struggling at what to do now. But I'm very pleased how we're doing. I think if this was like early in the game cycle, we had long time left to do it, we could eventually get there. But I just feel like I think we can maybe win the league with Monaco, but I think it's going to be two or three more seasons before we can do that, I think. And the issue I've got is time. I'm not these guys who can just pick a tactic and break it. Champions League, I still think it was a very good run in Champions League this year. We beat the team we should beat. Feyenoord, I can't pronounce them. I can't pronounce that team there. PSV, Celtic should have beaten them, and Leipzig was up there. Then you look against Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid. They're teams that should beat us in Champions League. But we got to the playoff round, so we did all right. We should have got that win there. We really should have done against Salzburg. That was the one that that and Celtic KO'd us for the top 8. Those games we should have won. Chelsea away, not so much. Though we maybe could have done better in that one. French Cup, yeah, Mets beat us. That was just a really bad performance out of nowhere. Trouble the champions, PSG beat us 5-0. That was a really bad start to the season, but it's PSG, so it is what it is. Most remember, goal of the season. Who got goal of the season? Ever Kele. You're asking me to remember this one? I'll judge whether I think it's worthy being a goal of the season. Let's have a look. Zakaria. I'm sure we scored better goals than that. It's not a bad goal. It's a really powerful and clean strike, but I think it's better. Match remember beating PSG 3-1. Yep. That was the one. That I agree is the moment of the season. On match season, biggest win, 6-0 in Champions League. Yeah, not bad. How lined up? Finances are generally okay. They're not amazing, but they're okay. How lined up? Let's have a look at this. Well, okay, I've got a couple of issues here. Switch those two around. And the rest is pretty much okay. You can argue these two should be switched. It's like Barbosa should be in, but yeah, it's not terrible. Accolades, didn't get any. Not a big surprise. The big problem with this is literally the PSG. I mean, let's look at PSG's transfer window. So, actually not that bad actually. They got a couple of players in, but actually let's have a look. They're not spending that much money, honestly, which is kind of surprising. But they have the capability to do so. But you look at their team. I mean, the keeper alone is worth more than our team put together. Or at least very close anyway. So I don't see their finances, because that'd be fun to see that much money in the bank balance. Yeah. So overall, that's where we're at. In terms of Dev Center, again, it's kind of a moot point now because of the lack of time left. We've got an insane amount of talent coming through here. This lad here looks like he'll be really good, but again, we are at that point where we're running out of time, and I don't want to be just doing content of the game right to release day because I've done that before, and it's ended up being like a season being cut off mid-season. I don't want that, and I want a break as well. I've been playing this game content-wise for 2 years, so we're going to struggle to finish this off, which is why I was really stuck what to do really. The content, because I could do a Man United save and a big team save and all whatever and get it done, but I've done that already, but it's a 2-year cycle, so not easy to manage, honestly. So as you can see here again in the second team, again some decent players here. I don't think this guy's going to ever make it to the first team. I don't think. I think he's probably going to be a sale, honestly. But generally speaking, I'm very pleased with the squad. I'm very pleased how we're doing. The issue is the lack of goals this season was a real worry. Balogun, where is he? Last season, knocked in 22. This year, 8. Now, injury-wise, he was out for 6 months from 2025. But before that, he wasn't scoring enough goals. This team, the biggest problem with this team is like a goal threat. Guri has got 10 goals, and he scored them later on. Not enough goals in the team. They are capable of scoring. They don't concede many goals, but they in front of goal, they are really, really erratic. Though, the plus side is look at the variation of how people score the goals. So there is that as a caveat. So even though there's not many goals scored by an individual player, they are spreading them out a bit more. Golovin was out for a long period as well this season, for 4 months. So that didn't help. But yeah, that's a problem. We have made coaching changes to staff to try and improve that aspect of things. So we're hoping to see that improve. But yeah, they just don't score enough goals. They don't concede many. I mean, if you look at the league, which is the main metric we have to judge ourselves by, really, honestly. Let's look at the league table phase. So goals against, we're second. We conceded 24 goals. That is 4 more than PSG. We don't concede many. Defensively, we're solid. It's this. We are currently ranked third. We need to get close to PHG's goal return. That's their biggest strength. They can just rip through a game in the first 20 minutes, get 3-0 and game over. When we concede a goal, because we're not free scoring, it struggles. I mean, we've scoring more than we're conceding, but they've got to score more, and they're getting opportunities to do so. And they're not bad players. These guys are capable of scoring more, I think, than we're seeing. Guri should be scoring more goals. Ocampos should be scoring more goals. They should all be getting 12 goals minimum. If they all get 12 goals minimum in the league, the striker, Cam, and forwards will be fine, and they are capable of doing that. I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation for them to do so. Balogun probably going to be the main striker next season because of just the sheer pace. Golovin will probably be the main Cam. We could even play Almada left wing if we wanted to. I don't think I'm going to do that, but we could do that. So the main issue with this team is not defensive, it's the goals. And we do score a lot. And I'm thinking maybe we need to put these guys on attack more, just to try and push them forward more, to try and get the goals and score more, because that's our, again, biggest problem. And that is one thing I didn't think would happen. I thought our biggest problem would be conceding, honestly. The big queue changes here. This guy here, very good. Very good. Who wants to sign him? Yeah, big players. I'm going to give him a new contract, I think, while we're here. He probably won't want to do it. Damn it. Yeah, that could be a problem. But unless that percentage is up to 100%, I'm not selling anybody. So again, it's the same summer again. Really try and maintain what we've got. We've got this young lad here who can come really good, but again, it's lack of time to really build. I think the FM26 cycle is going to be one of two ways. We either do one team we build all year, and it's just a one team save channel. I do it all year and really try and do that. Or I do that, but I do mini series alongside like these short term big teams, just so we've got something different on the channel. Or we just do lots of big teams that are short term saves, and we just have fun, general fun on it. I don't know, honestly. I may do a video on what you want to see on FM26. Run a kid reviews and things like that. We'll get into that later on a later date. So yeah, finances they'll update soon. They're not going to update yet. I don't care about voting for that. I don't think I can vote for it anyway. But yeah, we are generally. If this was like, okay, we've got another 8 months of the game cycle and we're in this position, I'd be like, you know what, we're solid. We'll get there. We'll make a really good team. Issue is we haven't got much time left. We've got £21.5 million put into the bank balance. There we go. Can I ask for the... Yes, I'm going to ask for this now and see if they'll increase it. Because I will sell players if they have to leave and then they make it clear that we can't keep them. But I'm not selling a player and not getting the full fee when we need that money to reinvest into the team. So we'll see on camera now if they actually will ask me. Or will agree to increase the percentage. If it gets to 95%, I'll take it. Or 90%. I just don't want to be at 70. Because that's not... It's up to 85%. It's not terrible. Lindelof transfer list, that's been and gone. That idea is gone. So 85% of the fee we sell for, we get back. I maybe should wait a bit longer for that. In terms of, it's still 85% is still good. Better than we had 25% a while ago. So in terms of the summer, obviously you see this guy's leaving. I've got to mention it. Obviously, it was off camera deal. He's going to Marseille for 500k. I think he's leaving for. Yeah, 500k. Benitez retiring. He hasn't played a game for us. We lost play a game. He's played 4 games this year. He's leaving. He's retiring. That's 91k off the wage budget. Kind of just like... Okay. Whatever. It's probably might get him out of the way. But we go. Yeah. Didn't really do that much for us, really. I say that actually. Um, yeah, I decided to go Balogun because I wanted more pace, but yeah, he's gone. I'm trying to sell him many occasion. Didn't happen. Um, the rest of the summer, it's going to be white knuckling it again and hoping people stay. You know, um, Efekele is decent. I do feel like we got £21 million to spend. Maybe slightly more than that when that wages come off. We shall see. I'm not. I don't want to sell anybody. I want to keep the squad as it is. I think we could sell him, but I'm not forcing him out. I don't think there'll be much in the transfer market. It's not going to take me long. I think it's going to be a case of if someone wants to buy one of my players and they force it out to try and get a big fee for it and then sell them, and then maybe add a couple of players. I would like to add a better left back, if possible, to rotate and maybe loan him out. And I think this lad, I think we can do better at right back. Honestly, I think right back is definitely something I want to strengthen in. So I'll look and see what the options they give me for it. I always do this, guys, to see what they give me as an option. Honestly, Maswari, yeah, not. Would he even be any use? It'd be all right. I'm trying to think. Who did we sell? Oh, I know who we sold. Where was he on here? Was it second season I sold him? I would like him back. Who wants to sign him? This is one person I want to bring back. I don't think we can afford it though. But I'd like to bring him back and rotate. I just need to check actually the squad rules. It doesn't tell me. So the issue we've got is here we go. Maximum. I can bring one in for Liga, and the maximum non-EU players free. I can have 4, so I could go and bring him back. That would be a big purchase. It would be better than Singo, honestly. But it might be a case of if Singo wants to leave and they push it and he pushes it through and they get a good offer from him, that might be the swap we have to do. Just because the interest in him is massive and I think he's going to want to leave. So it might be that he funds the move of Anderson, which I didn't want to sell, but I had to due to rules. Singo is a really good player, do not get me wrong. But when you compare him to Vanderson, yeah, there's a lot more blue positives there than there is, I think he'd be better signing. I mean, the physicality is very close. Even ones that he edges, his strength is not great, but he's got better stamina. His pace is almost the same. I think this is better. Jumping reach isn't great, but balance is basically the same. They're very similar, and I didn't want to sell him in the first place. The issue is, would he want to come to us or not? It's going to be a case of not forcing him out, Singo, but if they make a bid of like 50 million, we'll have to accept it, most likely. But I'll try and line up a deal for right back as well. I need to prove that right back situation. There's not a quality there. However, left back, this guy is a god. If you're going to sign a left back on Football Manager FM24 and you're still playing the game years later, this is your guy. Watch him play. Inverted wing back. Oh my god, he's insane. Free kicks, crossing, shooting. He's really good left back, solid. Doesn't want to leave the football club. We're going to probably give him a new contract because he's that good. I don't care what he asks for. Yeah, could left wing. Yeah, I will do that, mate. You got to bear in mind what. I don't care what wages he asks for. He's getting a 5-year contract. I'm keeping him. I can't afford to lose him. He's so good. So yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the transfer market and see if there's anything that jumps out of recommendations. Some good players here, but the valuations are really high. I mean, I've been looking at him for a while, but I don't think he's really gonna. Again, it's a lot. It's not much money, but it is for us. I mean, you've got this classic guy here, and on left on right wing, but again, it's a lot of money to go out there, and we're in that weird situation. Like I say, he wants to. He might want to. David said to me, "Oh, he's not in the Brazil squad. That's interesting." So that wasn't what I was going to do. I've been looking at this guy here. I think he could be absolutely fantastic. The problem is, I did this before, and yeah, not interested. But it says he would be. So we look at expiring contracts, and let's see, expiring in the next month. Probably not. That's better. So we look at some players on here, and this is where we've got to start looking for stuff at times. So let's go there. So again, nothing really standing out. If you go to, here's a guy here, Janice Adwe. Again, it's potential. We're at that weird point now where we need to get players in now to try and achieve something. And the problem is that they're just not it's not gonna work, is it? We don't have the time on the cycle to do this. So we're in this weird situation now where in my head it's like maybe we should stop now. Because I don't know. It's like I'm really enjoying the save, but I don't want to end it mid-season when the new game comes out, and I am taking the break at least a week before the new cycle comes out. So I might get another season in. Because the game comes out. I'm looking at the calendar on the screen now. You can't see it. The game comes out November 4th. That's November 4th. So 1, 2. So we've got 21st of October is when potentially the beta comes out. And then after that, I had a week off before that. So we've got not much time left, honestly, on the FM20. May get 1 or 2 more seasons in. I think we'll keep recording and let's see what we can achieve, if anything. But I'm feeling we're going to be in a 2-season cycle where this keeps happening. And I think it's going to take 3 or 4 more seasons before we can do it, and we don't have much time. Because it's going to be at least 7 episodes a season, most likely. Plus, we get to cups and later stages of stuff and more bigger games. And if we were to be really close in the title race, there's more games there. So we shall see. But overall, I'm really enjoying this series. If you are enjoying it as well, let me know in the comment section. I'd love some feedback. I'm going to do a video at some point soon about FM26 and what we're going to do and what direction you want me to go in. I'm going to discuss the options and what I'm thinking, my plans and all that kind of stuff. But there's also, you've got to bear in mind the factor is I do have channels as well. I've got the EFC launch coming out soon, 19th of September. So I'm going to be focusing on that a bit as well. So, yeah. But I'll make sure you get content, don't worry. It's just going to be a case of, on those days, I may have to do a lot of EFC content. It's a lot of content, but I enjoy making it. But, yeah. If you're enjoying this episode, it's more of a talking about the season, really. I'm very pleased with the season. I can't fault them. Lost to a team we should lose against realistically. We finished second in the league by a good margin from third, and we beat PSG once this season. It's a silly draws, but the draws down to the goals. To score more goals, and we're in a title race. I think that's basically it. But I think in the summer is going to be a case of try and get Van der Sar in, and then keep what we've got. If people push to leave the club, I will sell, but only for a really massive fee. And we'll see that. So, guys, next episode, it will be... who won? So, we should be in that, shouldn't we? Because... unless I'm being an idiot. Right. So... right. Let's see. We might not have that this year, to be fair. So let's have a look. Did it say qualification for it? Right, who plays who? Because I think PhD won both competitions, so. Did it say the competition? Is it on the club vision? Anything like that on the season? See, they say challenge the title in 2030-31. I think that's realistic, honestly. That's realistic. We could do it before that, maybe. But yeah, so whatever it is, guys, if it is the Trophy to Champions, I don't think it will be, though, because I think it's going to be second place. I don't think, if it is us, we'll obviously show it. It'll be PSG again. If not, we'll do Open League game and transfers and all that kind of stuff. So I'll leave it on that screen there, guys. That is the season. I'm very pleased with it. And obviously maybe we could have done better in certain games, but overall we've extended our lead over the third best team in the league. We were in a title race until the end. I simmed over the final few games of the season, so we dropped some points, silly points there, but didn't care about them because didn't mean anything. But yeah, more goals needed. Hopefully the training we do and the players' form increases and we start scoring more on a regular basis. And I'll see you guys in another season. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. The other content's down below in the description as well. Check out all the other channels that I have. And I'll see you guys next time. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.